T for typewriter. It's retro and cool, they say, typing poems on a typewriter. But it's seen better days, this machine with metal teeth, seeking to knacker my fingers with every key I punch down. Pressing down is the equivalent of a pelvic lunge across the floor. 1 nail down, 9 to go. I feel like a failed bodybuilder, developing only my fingular muscles. Is fingular a word? How singular. So precise is its imprecision. The letters make little recesses in my pale pink writing paper, like miniature fingerprints. Each stamp individual to the rest, each letter with its own personality. The I is far too egotistical, I fear, and the O lost to show its surprise. The K likes to kick out now and then, and the D seems to have a double. The F has seen better days, a shame as my battered fingers desire an F word. Phew, my retro mission is almost over, my too long letter almost complete. But no, an error in the penultimate line. Here comes my Tipex hero to the rescue. The lid was stuck, but it'll have to do. I'll resist a sniff for old time's sake, and stampede my fingers to the finish. A little life. Light tiptoes in, shy morning greets me with a hello, curled under blankets with a dog-eared book. This is the quiet time, the great emptying of air, water, earth, and tepid fire before the street awakens. Even the birds haven't cottoned on yet. My cup of tea waits steaming. I hug it to my chest, and in these idle moments, all is right in my world. Boxes. A life in boxes, dog-eared, taped up, dusted histories, awaiting chorus line for unpacking. Items for rediscovery, stories to be reread, and outcasts of writing. Unfathomable conceits of a youth long dead. A questionable age of endurance. Things don't stick when you're young. Life's burns trickle off like water. Archive of a room. A big gathering begins with a photograph, a bumblebee hovering over pale purple cactuses, their orange horns yearning for his pollen-dusted fuzz. Rose quartz, blue glassfish, a dog walking his old lady, cat curled in a wooden nap. Beneath my cup, the cowboy Bill silhouette rests his guitar against a huge yellow moon, music city dreaming. I reminisce of Nashville lights. It's 24/7 rock blues country vibe, settling in at the station inn. A blue and white camper van tells me to go your own way, and I have, I think, come what may. Dancing in a yellow sea of notes, a girl in a blue dress twirls the stars as two mice giggle, the cat on her scarf hung too far off to pounce. In a tale of two cushions, the owl seeks an eyeful of the Parisian scene, but he is grounded here for life. I wonder what adventure Mr. Doll would write for him. Shine like the sun, the birds tell me, when the dark has sucked out the light, and I don't feel like facing this world. I take a bee bomb from the closet to venture into the sun-soaked outside, where blackbirds sift the silence, unfurling their song into empty spaces. And I am back where we started, imagining fuzzy bees, when the wildflowers grow. Sprite. It's a joke, baked and risen. I won't seek to feel it or poke it back down into the arms of the dark. I won't walk to the edge and stare down below it, marvel at misfortune, or join the baying crowd. I'll step away, take a trip into day, a robin, my accomplice, dreaming all the way into a sprite's welcoming, cascading silver blossoms, swelling the wildflowers, aching to bloom. I'll take this passage, this trick of time, this unfathomable slide into submergence. Living library. We wonder when enough is, if we can change anything, our thoughts, our secrets, ourselves. We see others filed on shelves, dog-eared and dust-moted, shadow beings emptied from the inside out. Each library card is stamped with a birth, significant borrowers, random dates, late fees, the end game. Our books lined up look the same, waiting silently for the right reader to find us, fill the lines of our story, and know. Driving me bananas. Hey there, big banana, I like your bendy curves. You're the easygoing fruit that everyone adores. Your label says you travelled far, from the lush green of Ecuador, home of the scarlet macaw, howler monkey, and fierce jaguar. Now it's nearly time to undress you and strip off your thick yellow coat to reveal the lemon dress beneath. I could make a banana longboat. Or should I just eat you straight, starting with the tip of the crown? I have to hurry up and decide before you turn a shade of brown. As a kid I liked you with lashings of custard, thick and very sweet. A favourite among school dinners, I stuffed my face with all I could eat. Bananas in pyjamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pyjamas are chasing teddy bears. This is a song we used to sing. I remember it vividly. Oh, what fun. I picture you bouncing all the way down, your little leg racing your drums. Maybe I won't eat you today. It doesn't mean you're not tasty, but you've still got 3 days grace, and to eat you now might be hasty. I'll let you stay on the kitchen hook, watching life go by from your nook.